Recently, I've been like seeing a bunch of marriage. I've been wanting to watch marriage talk and like dating TikToks, and I think they're very cute. And I hope one day I'll get married too. And hopefully, oh my gosh, when I get married, I'm gonna have kids. And I want a whole army. I need like 10 kids, 10, 10 kids on a farm, and I'm actually more of a city girl, but I like the farm. I like cows. I like horses. I like pigs. I like baby pigs. Pigs, if they get older, I'm gonna donate my pig. I really want a baby lamb though, and oh my gosh, a baby goat. I think they're so cute. But I really do hope that I'll get married sometime. I just don't really know when. Recently, this world has been kind of crazy, and nobody likes to get married anymore. But I hope that the Lord will bless me with a husband who cares for me. See, and that's another thing. Because now instead, like back then, they probably didn't have to pray, like, please let me get married. Because, like, marriage was like a thing that people wanted to do, but that's no longer a thing people want to do. It's kind of crazy. People like to cheat and be weird. I hope I get married. But now you have to not only pray to get married, but you also have to pray to, not get cheated on. Like, cheating probably did happen back then. Cheating happens all the time, but it's like normalized now to do that. It's like expected, so now you have to pray. And I remember my mom told me when she was praying for her husband, the man that she wanted, she didn't really like do all that extras. But now we gotta do that extras. I don't know who my husband is gonna be, but I hope that he's nice. I hope that he's kind to other people, and I hope that he's kind to me as well. And I hope that he is strong. He doesn't have to be like buff or anything. He can have some abs though. Maybe that's asking too much. Nowadays it's like the people who look the best be doing the most. Like, just because you're fine and stuff does not mean all that. Like, for real though. But now, yeah. Oh, I just want to be married. I'm not even of age to get married yet. At least I don't think. Can you get married at 17? I don't know. I hear stories of people doing that. And people getting proposed to at 14. Now, come on now. Now, come on now. Now, come on. No, I saw this Instagram reel the other day that was like, oh, you call me spoiled, but you raised me since I was 14. Like, guys, can we please word stuff better? Because, like, why would you say that? Like, it sounded like you wasn't 14. Like, why is a 14-year-old raising another 14-year-old? That's kind of weird, though. Also, so, if that is how you meant that, maybe you needed help. I like men. I was going to say something else, but then I was like, I don't want to say that. So then I was like, what do I like? And I do like men. You know, oddly enough, I don't think of sex when I think of liking somebody. I just think of like, oh, I like you. Like, I like you. I want to, like, when I have a crush on somebody, my first thought isn't like, oh, how would it be like to be like that with them? My first thoughts are always like, and my only thoughts are always like, oh, I want to go on a picnic, or what it would be like to go and like to the arcade and stuff like that. But I didn't know people, like, maybe I'm just weird. But I asked my sister, and she was like, no, I don't think about that either. So maybe me and my sister are just weird. I think we're a lot alike. Like, if we were, she was born in October, I was born in June, but, like, we're basically twins. We were basically born on the same day. I actually don't know how many days apart we are, but, yeah. Well, we're a year and a few months, but, like, the days, like, what's 27 minus 13? This is why I don't go to school. I don't like school. 10, 17, 3, 14. Okay, that's what I thought. We're only 14 days apart. I don't know what kind of connection that has, but, yeah, I don't think about with them. I just think about how nice it would be to spend time with somebody, or if he wrote me a note, or if I saw him at school, or if we went to go on a picnic. A picnic is one of the main things that I think about a lot. A picnic in the arcade, and just how it would be like to be next to them. But I didn't know that people actually think of, when they think of, like, other people, I thought they were joking. I thought people, when they be typing in comment sections, they'd be like, oh, like sending the memes that are like, oh my gosh, like, you, whatever, like, this is gonna sound embarrassing, but when people be like, hit me from the back, or like, let me ride and stuff, I thought people were joking, but people are for real. They are for real thinking about hitting a stranger that you don't even talk to, that you don't even know, and you're thinking about that. I mean, my thoughts are like, I wish I knew you in real life. I mean, I wish I knew you first, but your thoughts are like, I don't gotta know you. So, I don't know, maybe I'm just weird. But I also saw another girl say that on TikTok. On Instagram. On YouTube. She does YouTube in Japan, and she was like, I think I'm just weird. She was saying that she thinks she's weird too. And I'm like, no, girl, I literally understand. Maybe we need to form a group of women who think like this, who, like, I never thought about having sex with somebody. I just thought about being next to someone and us doing cute things together, but I didn't know people actually wanted to do that. Like, I know that I'm gonna have to do that to have kids, but I don't really think about that. Do you think about that? I really want a husband, though. Imagine a ring on my finger. Can I put a ring on your finger? Look at my nose. Ring on your finger. Wait, something make you want to marry me. I don't even know the lyrics. But, man, how good would it be to have a husband? I think that would be fun. And I would keep my relationship interesting. But see, I need a husband who is not sensitive, because I am not going to be your mom. And if I play a prank on you that's harmless, not those mean pranks, just like water bucket when you walk through the door. Like, that's a harmless prank, right, guys? But if I play that prank on you and you're over here getting all mad, no. I really want a husband and just a relationship with somebody who, we don't gotta be serious. Like, we don't, not like as, like, relationship-wise, but, like, we don't gotta be like, I'm the alpha. You're 12. Wait, no, sorry. I'm 17. You're 18. You are not the alpha. You're not the alpha. No. Like, imagine having a husband and you can't even play games with him. Like, that must be so boring. I watch my mom and my stepdad, and I'm like, this is how my, like, relationship is going to be, because they be playing games. They be, like, throwing water on each other and, like, laughing and just tickling each other and, like, stuff like that. I'm like, that's how it's going to be in my relationship. Like, I'm not going to annoy you, because we're both going to irritate each other. Does that make sense? Do you get that? I don't know. It's not like anybody would watch this anyway, except for my husband. I'll show my husband this video. Hubby, if you're watching this, I love you, obviously, and well, it's like saying vows on the wedding day. Oh my gosh. I was also thinking, how do people have on their wedding night? Because if your wedding starts at, okay, first off, okay, so let's write it down. If your wedding starts at 8 a.m., that's like a school day. Hold on. my wedding would start around like 10. That's a good time. But you should be up, if your wedding starts at 10, you should be up by like 7. You should be up by 7. But then also you have the bachelorette party, or I don't know what it's called for the girls. Maybe that's what it's called. I don't know. The girls' party that you literally stay up for. So you're already up by 7 probably. Or you only got 3 hours of sleep. Like, okay, imagine the party before. So you do a party with the girls, and then you'll probably go to sleep around like 3. Then you got to wake up at 7. So you only got 4 hours of sleep. And then you have to do your makeup and get all ready. Wedding ceremony is at 10. You do that, and then afterwards, everybody's going to want pictures with you, and you're going to take pictures for probably like an hour, depending on how many people you bring, like an hour, hour and a half. Take photos, and then you're going to have to switch out of your dress, and you're going to go to your eating dress, and you're going to eat and say words, and, oh, but also your wedding might take a while. So your wedding would end at like 11. If it started at 10, it could end at like 11:30, and then the photos, that's like 12:30. And then you have to change. That could be 30 minutes, depending on like if your dress is complicated or not. And then you go and you eat, and everybody eats. That could be like another hour. We're already at 2 o'clock already, and you woke up at 7. So, and you only got 4 hours of sleep. Okay, and then at 2 o'clock, you what else do you do? After you eat, you dance. Wait, do you dance at 2 o'clock? That's kind of a lot. What do you do? I mean, I guess. So say that you dance after or whatever, and that could be from 2 to like 5. So it gets 5 o'clock, and you do your last sayings and all that kind of stuff, and then I feel like there's something else. Oh, you ride away at your wedding, but that's at the very end. But like, isn't there something else that you do at your wedding? I don't know. Anyway, so say you do your last ceremony, and then like everybody starts, because then you dance with your husband after the dance. So that could be like 30 minutes. Where are we at? Like 4 or something? We're at 5:30, and then you get carried away by a cart or whatever. And that's 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock, remember, this is 4 hours of sleep. And honestly, I get 4 hours of sleep with school, but you could always come home and take a nap. Isn't that right? Yeah. Okay, so 6 o'clock, and then also if you have it at a place, you have to go back and clean up and get all your stuff. You have to pack all of your stuff and get all that stuff, and that could take. So we're at 6, 7. Okay, stop. All right, 7 o'clock. You're finished with your wedding. Only 4 hours of sleep. And it went from 10 to 7. That's a long old time. And then you have to drive to the hotel or whatever place you're staying at to. And that could be like 30 minutes. So 7:30, and you expect me to get in the bed and the only thing I'm doing is going to sleep. Like, how do people actually do that? How do you even have enough energy to be doing that stuff? Why? I wouldn't. Like, you catch me on the next day. You catch me on the next day after that. I ain't not doing that. Like, no. But people out here be doing that, and congratulations to you. I mean, that was literally my mom. Let's not talk about that. But yeah, no. I hope to have a husband and get married one day and have kids. And I hope the first is a son, because I'm going to raise the son to be a brave and strong big brother to his younger sisters and his younger brothers. And then I want to live in a castle. I want to make my own castle. I want to be a civil engineer and make a castle for myself. And my brother's going to build it because he is a builder. And I'm going to live with my husband in a castle. If my husband ever said that he wants to move to Idaho, or, just saying the name Idaho, Jesus. Idaho, or like those unknown states, I'm going to cry actual tears. Like, how could you do me like that? The only places that I would ever want to live is Japan and California. Florida, it's kind of busy down there. I can't even lie. Okay, I know it's busy in California, but like, it's just different. It's just different. And then New York, I don't know why people want to, like, that tiny all state. Not only that, the prices are way too high, and there's rats everywhere. And the subway station, I don't know why people be moving down there like they're doing something. Have fun, and they be trying to flex it too. Okay, you with the rats, right? What I said. Because it's weird. Why are you trying to act like moving to New York is so special? You're not a model. You're not a model. If you're not a model or an actor in New York, what are you doing? Like, what is there to do? Get eaten by rats? Like, I don't know. I don't think it's all that fancy. Unless you live, like, on the outside. Like, away from New York City, then it would probably be better. But, like, if you lived in New York City and you're not a model or an actor or in a high-rise, what do they call it? High-rise invasion. I don't even know what they call it. Then, like, just move. Just come to California. You know, same prices, but at least you could be, you know, not an actor or a YouTuber. YouTubers now moving down there and TikTokers. So really, what is there to do? Like, imagine being a regular person down there. Like, I can't believe, like, lawyers live there. Like, wait, I just realized that. And police officers work there. That's so crazy. But yeah, if my husband ever said, because I'm not moving there. And Florida, no. And no, the alligator, and the storm, just name, I just want to live in California or Japan. Japan is amazing. My aunt and uncle live there. And before you go and say, Japan is not all that bright. No, really. There is no heaven on earth. Like, this is common sense. But it would be better for me to be there. And of course, there's, what's it called? A high sex crime rate or whatever. But I mean, look at America. Look at everywhere on this earth. I mean, there's no escape for us, unfortunately. That's why I need a strong and mighty husband who can protect me when I go outside and I go for a walk. And, yeah. Okay. It's hit the 17-minute mark that I didn't know I was gonna hit. So, I was gonna say I'll see you guys all later, but nobody's gonna watch this. So, I'll see my husband later. Or, I don't know who my husband is. I have an idea of who my husband is. I have an idea of who I want to be. I have a prayer of who I want my husband to be. I pray that this is my husband, Lord. The image that just popped into my head, you guys wouldn't know because I'm not going to tell you. Because you're going to see us being married. I know he's my husband. I hope. I also don't have a boyfriend, by the way. Before you be like, yeah, we all think that when we're young. I don't have a boyfriend, by the way. This guy I'm plotting on. Okay, goodbye.